I just went live on both at the same time. I'm like hella late, as always. But hello and welcome. Oh, I see there's already two people in here. Hi, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm alive. And happy Mindful Monday to anyone who's popping in after it's live as well. Everyone, you can get yourself cozy and comfortable and set up for tonight's meditation. Light candles, incense, anything you need to get yourself cozy. And our water, of course. Hmm. But that was such transition. We have Soul Ties. My best friend, one of my best friend, Eden, she made a song called Soul Ties. And sometimes I play this when we start out the live streams. It's honestly better to start out with that song. It comes off strong. But hi, how's everyone doing? Let me get myself continued to sort of set up to here. I'm gonna light some incense. Um, let's see. The past few weeks we've been doing the meditation frankincense scent. So I think I'm gonna have us do. We're gonna do jasmine or rose. Jasmine's supposed to be an scent for well-being. Jasmine has calming vibes, right? And rose, of course, is for love, heart sensor. I think since we're in the month of Gemini, the number six is a number of love, balance, and harmony. So let's start there. Let's do the love incense. Get some roses, scent of roses coming up here. I think we could use it. Getting our heart sensor. I think that's what I was thinking we could do for a theme today. I don't know if anyone has anything specific that they're feeling or would like us to cover. I don't know. I was even thinking alternate nostril breathing, but I have some songs set up for the breathwork already, so we might not need that. Okay. Lighting this incense with the intention for everyone here, especially if you're in this live stream, but also the whole collective, to have a spark of flame within their hearts lit up. This incense is super lit. Yeah, let's put it. My favorite incense holder. It's purple. I actually got this from a dollar store, so it's pretty cool. I'm advertising for Family Dollar. I mean, they got better quality incenses these days. I don't know what they're doing, but I don't know. They must be capitalizing off of the money they're making. Dollar store got some good stuff. More than you'd expect. Sometimes it depends. How's everyone? Oh, this is like right up in my face. Actually, I might move it a little further here. And I still have tarot cards up from last week. So I think what I want to do. I want to pull up a theme card, but I think what I'll do is have it be a deck that's not already sitting out right now. Yeah. Honestly, we might do this Oracle deck. And the Angel Wisdom deck already has like themes and whatnot on it when you shuffle it, so I could do that one as well. Let's see, I go with the flow here. Someone named Donald Woods, hi. If you're still here, hello. You're good. Is that really how you're doing? I really want to know, if you're good, doing good, then amazing. Keep having a good time. But I really want to get vulnerable with people if they're open to Feel free to share how you're feeling. I'm personally feeling a little out of sorts in ways. Didn't really wake up in the best of moods, but I don't know. I talked to my best friend. Not the one who made this song. My other best friend. Shout out to Sadie. I don't know. She never comes in the live stream. She's always about to sleep at this time, but it's okay. She and I had a long normal chat earlier because we usually do business chats, but we were just talking about life. And yeah, it was good to check in with her and just connect and tell her what's been on my mind. And yeah, I think right now is good for connection and communication. So if if you're feeling like the pull to speak and to share your thoughts and your feelings, but especially with people that you feel safe with, then definitely do that. Try not to hold it in. It can be unhealthy to hold in our emotions too much. And excuse me as I take this bite of this granola bar, Nature Valley protein bar. I just feel, is everyone okay? Is everyone still there? I don't know. YouTube just shut off on me, but I updated it. I mean, it actually didn't even have an update when I checked to look before starting. So I don't know. YouTube be acting funky sometimes. All right. Hmm, I'm still tired. Yeah, I know energies have been intense recently. I think because of well, it started from the solar flares and what's going on astrologically. Well, not aside from honestly, astrology is like everything. It includes everything in our life. So if you're not much of an astrology person, I'm sorry, but it does have a lot to do with how our lives are going right now. The planets and how they're connected to us is a very real thing. We're not just living here on a rock, just with random things happening. Like, you know, um, okay. So I love that this came out because I feel like it has been a theme for me since like Thursday, Friday last week, or just in general this year. But we got self love. So I'm gonna read this to you. All right, angels are giving us wisdom of self love here, and I always like the artworks on these. They don't always connect to what the message is really, but it's pretty. Self love. So it has an affirmation that comes with it that you can say to yourself this week. It says, I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. Short, sweet, to the point, but it's also very powerful. So this week, as we're tapping into the meditation tonight, we're going to tap into self love energies. And I actually already was feeling the theme of heart center, something with the heart. Um, I was sort of thinking to probably do loving kindness to send love out to the world. But another part of me was like, maybe we could do Ho'oponopono, because that one has a lot to do with love and sort of just letting go of the ego too. Um, Honestly, yeah, yeah. Maybe we will do Ho'oponopono. I don't exactly have I don't know, a song that 100% matches the vibes of Ho'oponopono because that's more of like a Hawaiian meditation, but we'll try to match it. And it says, focus your attention on loving and believing in yourself. You are being encouraged by the angels, or you could say your spirit guides, to make your relationship with yourself your number one priority. Rather than dwell upon your shortcomings, you must accept and embrace who you are. So I feel like this is a really powerful message because I think a lot of us, especially if you're empathic, you can overgive, overgive your energy. out to people. Not saying they don't deserve your attention or your kindness or your help, but it's energy expenditure. Everything we do is energy expenditure. And at least, definitely at this current point in time, right now, in the collective, we do all need to invest a little more into our self love and self worth, and just engaging in activities that help us feel that without needing validation or approval from anyone else. Just loving yourself simply for being, for having the essence of awareness and loving this vessel that your awareness has decided to be within. Hi. Oh, you said your first time? Okay. Well, I'm not doing actually a reading tonight. I'm sorry. I guess this is sort of like a mini reading for you. I like so I do meditation live streams every Monday. And I'm just replying to someone on TikTok. Sorry, those who are on YouTube. Also, I feel like the people on YouTube are having like a time with like the app acting crazy or something. So I sort of feel for them because it was crazy for me too. So I just I sort of see that happening because then I just noticed that I know the people that would be in here usually. I don't know if they're having a hard time messaging. But anyway, it's like I just see the numbers cut in and out. It went from like 8 people, zero, one, two, and then back to three, and then zero. I'm just like, oh god, YouTube app is it's glitching or something. Like I don't know. It did cut me out too. Um, So yes, I'm sorry guys. I'm not doing tarot right now, but I am doing opening messages for my meditation live stream. So if you want to connect to some meditation and vibe with us and breathe and some self-love together, then I would love to guide you into that. But I think this is a good message right now for the collective is this energy of self-love and believing in yourself, believing in what you're capable of, believing that you can do anything that you set your mind to, and you can also believe that whatever circumstance you're in right now, even if it's not the most pleasant, even if you're feeling down about it, you have the ability to change that to really make, what do they call it? What's the word that they use sometimes? The phrase, there's like different ways to say it. Make lemons, make lemonade with lemons, or there's another one, but it's like something like sort of making the idea of making something out of nothing. So I really genuinely feel that you could be at like rock bottom in life, and I've had some rock bottom moments. So um but you can really be at rock bottom, and it'll be up to you to pull yourself out of it, not anyone else, right? It's like you could have support, but there could be a time where you don't. So what do? You have to love yourself enough to pull yourself out of a really dark, heavy space, and I really believe that we all have the potential to do that. And you can ask your spirit guides to help you too. And sometimes, you just people may not be aware of that. They don't want to impose on your free will, so they won't. But if you ask them to help you in whatever situation and you're specific, they will help you. But yeah, just one more time, I want to read it. It says, "You are being encouraged by the angels to make your relationship with yourself your number one priority, rather than dwell upon your shortcomings. You must accept and embrace who you are." So I think during this time, definitely this week, try not to talk down on yourself. Notice the words that you say about yourself. Maybe even notice you say sorry too much. I'm someone who's guilty of always saying sorry. Even when times where it's like, why am I saying I'm sorry? And it's just like, little minor things where maybe makes more sense to say, excuse me for this or that. So I don't know. I've been catching that more for myself too. It's been a journey for years, I think, to not say sorry as much for me. Especially when you grow up feeling sorry about existing. Let's see. Someone named Jordan. I don't know if she's still here. I know it's been a while. I think. Since I looked at the comments, he said I'm open. I'm open to it. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you are. I don't know if you're still here. Good to have an open heart, open mind. Oh, and I forgot to see that one comment. Someone asked what I was doing, but in case anyone's wondering, this is for a meditation live stream tonight. So we're gonna do some breath work in a moment. I want to pull one more card for the collective as well. Aside from self love, I'll just leave this up as a theme here. Yeah, and I apologize if there's a. I'm actually saying I'm sorry because I know it's a bit messy because like the space is like the table has tarot cards from last week, and I don't want to get rid of them, and so I took a picture and sent it to my my Instagram channel. So I actually meant to do that last week. I usually always do it first thing, but yeah, I want to have you guys look at that. Maybe if you're able to zoom in or whatever, if you want to look at it again, feel free to. Okay, now let's pull. So I just saw self care as I was taking these cards out. We're gonna pull an oracle card, another oracle card, but this is for life changes. My butterfly deck. So pretty. I love it. Because we're all going through so many life changes and transitions. So, what does the collective need to hear right now? I'm gonna feel called stop directly. Changing your mind. Interesting. I haven't seen this one. Changing your mind. Even before looking at this, like, first I want to say I've never had this card come out, and then like when I was trying to shuffle, and then like I sort of like had that hiccup. I was like, I think I'll stop like right where the cards are like starting to part, and that's how I chose this. I just felt drawn to it. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen this kind of butterfly or maybe the flower that it's on. Maybe you can look out for this butterfly for the next week. You might see this butterfly soon, or the next month. I want to say it's really unique looking butterfly. I've never seen this, so let me know if this is something you've seen anywhere when traveling. Different. So it says changing your mind, but yeah, just even without looking at the booklet, I feel like this is about maybe being indecisive, or there could be like some kind of situation where you're changing your mind on something. Just literally changing your mind, like, and it's okay to change your mind. I'm just gonna say that. There is a card that says decision, so maybe it's not exactly about that. Okay, so I'm gonna read this, and I'll just still show it, even though it's not like really showing the message itself. Maybe you'll get some kind of vision with this butterfly. So I'll just show you as I read this. Changing your mind. It says this card means that you changed your mind about a previous decision and you're struggling with the possible repercussions. Maybe you're worried about what other people may think or whether you or another will suffer consequences due to your second thoughts. Does that sound familiar to any of you guys? You know more now than when you made your original decisions. Perhaps you could have uncovered this information with a little more investigation. Nonetheless, the circumstances unfolded as they did for a higher purpose. Learn from your former actions so that in the future, you take your time doing research prior to making decisions. In the meantime, know that changing one's mind is an option for us all. I just said that right. 'Cause I felt like letting people know that it is okay to change your mind on things, and no one should guilt you on that. You shouldn't guilt yourself on that. Because, sometimes, yeah, you do uncover information that makes you want to, change your mind. Maybe you reflect a little more and then change your mind about something. So that's important. Um, Maybe the collective right now, it is going through some kind of change where, people are doing more reflecting for sure. And then they're like, okay, well, maybe you started on the path, then now you're like, I'm changing my mind about wanting to be on this path now. I want to do this other thing instead. So that could be true. Honestly, I'm like, I don't know. I'm connecting. I don't know what I'm connecting it to. For me, it's probably my love life or something. I'm just like, I don't even know, man. Changing your mind. Additional meanings. Leaving a relationship, So someone could be really in a relationship. Regretting a purchase. Quitting a job and deciding not to accept an offer. And then one last one. It says staying home rather than attending an event. So let me know if any of that resonates with you guys. If any of you guys have been experiencing any of these particular situations. Um, yeah, it's okay to change your mind. And I think that the most important thing I just want to say about this, because yeah, self love. So these two are connected in this way. So whatever you're changing your mind on is meant for you to prioritize yourself more and to give yourself the full complete love. So if it is you're quitting a job, you're deciding, okay, I want to go, I don't know, I want to be a supervisor at this job, but then the job is like draining you on a regular basis, but then you show up for your work so that people admire you or something, right? So maybe you were thinking you would try to be a supervisor or manager, but then maybe you change your mind on that offer or something, and you're like, you know what, no, this doesn't actually suit me. Or maybe maybe you said no at first, but maybe you do change your mind and you do want to actually do it. So it could be so many things, and you could have been reflecting. And I think most of all, I just want to end these opening messages with just trust what you feel in your body first and foremost. Okay, trust what you feel in your body. Definitely do the research, reflect on past decisions too, so you don't repeat patterns. It's just important to reflect, most of all. It's important to reflect off of past situations and decisions so that you can make better decisions that are more aligned to self-love, that reflect self-love. Okay. One second. Let me get that notification out the way. So yeah, let me know if that resonates with any of you guys. I'm gonna look at the comments for a second before we get started with our breath work. The breath work music already started playing, so I'm just like, I'm behind. I'm behind on the game here. I don't know. I wanted that to be lined up, but it's okay. Don't ask what I'm doing, fucking up these cards. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Should be good. Um so let's see. Someone said there's someone named Price Roblox. Hello, hello. Oh, it's just the automated says hi. Lila and Brendan. I want to know what his feelings toward me. Oh, sorry, I'm not doing tarot readings right now. Um, I usually do them. Used to do every Tuesday, but now I do every other Tuesday because I'm just trying to focus on certain things. So I'm sorry. You can message me and I can do pendulum questions, yes or no questions for like $2. I can do a little package, 3 questions for $5 kind of thing. So feel free to message me on Instagram, or you could follow me and then reach out to me there. And I share my live stream, so if you ever want to take a look, you can take a peek at like what I'm doing, what I'm about. Nicholas, how are you? Hearts, hearts. Nice to see you. How are you? Um, yeah, I apologize ahead of time, guys. I wasn't as prepared as I wanted to be. Today I have felt out of sorts, and there's been just so many things happening. I feel like at once. Um, but yeah, you guys ready to do breath work? We're gonna do 4 count breathing. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. You can just follow along if you haven't done this before. Resi, you resonate. Okay. I feel like our stuff resonates probably because you're a Leo. Oh shit. My card's like falling down from my breath. Powerful breath over here. Yeah, since we're both Leo risings, you probably are going through similar things. So that could be why. To an extent at least. Jeez. It just doesn't want to do it, but it's okay. I'll leave it here. I will leave it here. Okay. Let's get ready. You can sit back in your seats. Uh, take a big deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Okay, and together in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, all the way out. 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. Keep going in and out. Make sure you're breathing deeply all the way in and out. Double speed. So in, 2, out, 2. In, 2, out, 2. Keep counting. Okay, do 2 more. 1 more. Hold all the way at the top. Hold your breath at the top here. Just keep holding. We're going to hold for a minute. Holding on this in breath and just imagining all this energy that's in your chest starting to attract in any other energies that are throughout your body that maybe need to be released. So now it's just pulling it up and this energy soaking the stuck energies into it. Imagine this energy in your chest is a light energy. And it's getting ready to expunge all the negative, yucky, stucky energy. Relax the jaw, the shoulder, everything. And then you can exhale all the way out. When you're ready, I need to find some longer transitions between these. Okay, we're gonna do round 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. In 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. You get the rhythm. Breathe all the way in. Imagine you're breathing in new energy. Exhale out the old. Good. All the way in. Let out the old. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Double speed. Out. 2. In. 2. Out. 2. In. And out. Keep going. All the way in. Hold, squeeze everything tight at the top for a moment. Squeeze your pelvic muscles. Send this energy up from the base of your spine to the crown of your head, connecting to all 7 chakras. And then exhale all the way out. Good. And just allowing your body to relax completely into the present moment. This time, we'll be doing a minute and 30 seconds. Relax. Allow yourself to be an empty void, a clean, clear slate. You have 30 more seconds. Just relax. You can hold your breath for longer time. We're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. And 3, 2, One, take a big deep breath all the way in. Pause at the top. Squeeze everything tight. Pelvic muscles, abdominal muscles. And exhale all the way out. Maybe now you take in another breath. And you sigh out. Don't be afraid to make sound here and just allowing yourself to take up space. Let's do one more. And just letting it go, letting yourself be free, letting go of judgment to yourself, and giving yourself enough self love to make any sounds you need to make any movements that you need to make, and accepting that no meditation will be perfect. Hmm. And now in our next few breaths here, I actually would like us to try to get into a little more concentrated energy and slowing down. Let's take a big deep breath and slowly for a count of 4, 3, 2, pause at the top for 4, 3, 2, and exhale out for 4, 3, 2. Hold all the way on the bottom for 4, 3, 2. Continue breathing in for 4. Keep counting. All the way in. Then you pause at the top for 4. Exhale for 4. All the way out. And holding at the bottom for 4. I'll still hold my hands up. Let's see if you can do 2 more rounds by yourself. Just counting if you need to count. In for 4, hold for 4. Continue. Slowing down. Might be on your last round. And then continuing with your natural breathing in and out the nose. Allowing that focused energy from the box breathing, 4 count box breathing, to connect now to your awareness, focusing on your heart center. Imagine that the breath you breathe in is making its way to your heart center. Maybe you bring your palms over the heart, or you have one hand over the heart, fingertips. You do what feels aligned to you. Notice what you feel in your heart. Without judgment to yourself, without judgment to your life. Just noticing. Does your heart center feel heavy? Does it feel light and airy? Maybe you just feel jaded or numb. Just notice that. by noticing, we allow space to exist. We allow room for things to be. Everything has its place and everything shows us or teaches us something. Whether we like the things in question or not. So with whatever emotion or sensations that you're feeling, just give it space to breathe. And literally breathe into the space. Breathe in acknowledgement. Allowing yourself to give yourself the greatest gifts of love. Pure awareness and acknowledgement. Hold space. Not trying to change it. Tell it that it shouldn't be. Just allowing it to be. Take a few more breaths here. Now, as we brought awareness to our heart center, what emotions and sensations reside there, I invite us now to repeat these very 4 phrases that bring us to heart center. This ancient Ho'oponopono practice. The 4 phrases are: I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. With these 4 phrases, I encourage you to bring to mind maybe your inner child. Maybe imagine you are speaking to the universe itself. Maybe we end up apologizing for letting our ego take over in moments where we should have been more in our heart center, where it would have been best to be more in our heart center, not necessarily should have. Maybe we're just apologizing to our younger self. Maybe it's to the us that's here and now. Maybe someone that we've hurt. And overall, just sending this energy out to the universe, since we're all connected to the oneness. In hopes that this energy is able to reach as many people as far as possible around the world. This energy of forgiveness and of love, of being in the heart center, of seeing our interconnectedness. And so now you may repeat each phrase once after me or at the same time. Feel the vibrations of these words in your heart center. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you so much. I love you. Continue repeating these phrases. Maybe envisioning these symbols. Maybe envisioning someone saying this to you. Maybe you envisioning yourself saying this to someone. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now, one last time. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now, if you want to continue saying the phrases, feel free to. But I encourage us at this point, if you feel ready, to just sit with the vibration of these four phrases, just having said them the amount of times that we have. Maybe you really soak in and dissect each phrase till it fully clicks for you and your heart and mind together. Within our collective, what does it really mean to say, I'm sorry? Maybe to take accountability, you know, take accountability over our actions, maybe things that we did or didn't do, even if we had the best intentions. Saying I'm sorry is a beautiful phrase of empathy, of connecting to someone else's heart. And in many ways, it does show that we see someone, we acknowledge them. It's a level of humility that it takes true maturity, letting go of the ego to be able to say, I'm sorry. So maybe envision that the energy of I'm sorry, as we're feeling it now, makes its way out to the collective, to every living sentient being on this planet. Maybe even just I'm sorry to the earth that holds us unconditionally, no matter how much any humans disregard her. Feel the power of I'm sorry, and truly needed and truly meaning it, not just as a habit that we say out of habit as a substitute for excuse me, but really truly meaning and feeling I'm sorry. Feel the beauty of that vulnerability. Maybe someone who's hurt you saying that to you. Notice how it would make you feel. And when you're ready, connect this phrase of I'm sorry to our next one. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Maybe ask yourself, what does it mean to be forgiven and to even ask for forgiveness? Another vulnerable place to be in. Another form of taking accountability. Maybe bring to mind who you would want to tell this to if you had the chance, even if it's literally just your younger self. Maybe you've been ignoring your inner child that's remained with you all these years up until even now, will continue to remain with you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Really soak in the essence of forgiveness. Soaking it in even more powerfully than the words I'm sorry. Forgiveness is you taking your power back in any situation, not allowing it to stay stuck in the past, but also at the same time, forgiving means you're not allowing room again for the same mistakes to happen. With forgiveness, true power comes through setting the boundaries that need to be made. Take another few breaths, connecting to phrase, please forgive me. And then once you've fully soaked it in, feel comfortable with where you are with it, allow those two phrases together, I'm sorry, please forgive me, to go into maybe a container that you make up in your mind, safe space container. Maybe put it in your pocket and you just allow it sit to the side as we now soak into the energies even deeper for the last two phrases. Thank you. Let's soak into the vibration of thank you, giving thanks, an embodiment of gratitude. The most powerful, abundant feeling of all is gratitude. And soak into that. Maybe it's thank you for getting forgiveness. Maybe it's thank you for someone receiving your forgiveness. Maybe it's just thank you for this entire earth and universe, this whole galaxy, for holding us in this space, for even having awareness to say these phrases to someone, these heart-centered phrases. Thank you. I invite you to breathe gratitude into your heart center. Just imagine if you could sit with gratitude 99% of the time throughout your life, just how much brighter life would be. Maybe see if we can set an intention that allows us to hold gratitude more. Just feeling thanks. Allow yourself to live in abundance connected to saying thank you. Take a few more breaths with this energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe you're even bringing in a whirlwind of things you're thankful for. Maybe you're focusing on one thing. And as we continue on, I invite you to bring a gentle smile to your face, allowing yourself to be light, to be free, to feel thanks just for being, just for existing as you are, a beautiful being here and now. Now let's pair up thank you with I love you. I love you. I love you. And repeat that phrase till you're able to feel love fully as much as you can in your heart. Maybe you just even tell yourself, I love you out loud a few times. Maybe you envision someone that does love you is in front of you right here now telling you, I love you. A best friend, a partner, anyone who has hurt us, even. And just for this moment, even if we can, let go of the ego, let go of the what ifs and what has happened, all the dramas, the scenes. And let's just take this moment to see yourselves just like anyone who has hurt us, living and breathing here with enough awareness to just exist at least. Saying I love you this moment doesn't mean that what they did was right or that what you did was right if you hurt them. But saying I love you, whether to yourself or another, just allows us to just be human, to just see ourselves as these living, breathing beings. They're trying to figure all this shit out here on this earth. Saying I love you doesn't mean that you're giving anyone a free pass to continue acting shitty, to keep making the same mistakes. By saying I love you, lets it be known that no matter what, you're a living, breathing love machine. And you won't allow your heart to be so broken that you can't feel love again. And if you're someone who's gone through a lot of experiences that's made you a little numb or jaded to feeling love, I invite you in this moment, if you're not already holding your heart, maybe to just wrap your arms around yourself gently and tell yourself, I love you. Maybe imagine you're hugging your younger self, your inner child, or the younger version of you, and telling them, I love you. I love you so, so much. And allowing ourselves to just sit with love in this moment, let go of heaviness that we don't need to hold on to, heaviness from the past. Bodying the love and feeling as much love as we can just because we freaking deserve to, just being here. So now I'm going to ring my sound bowl, and I encourage you to feel the vibration of I love you. Imagine it coming into your third eye chakra in between the brows. Maybe you bring your gaze there gently and envision whatever comes to mind naturally that connects to love. I invite you to take a big deep breath in through the nose. Sending this energy up to the crown of your head, tip top of your head. And then with an intention to send this love out, exhale out. Let's do that 2 more times. And one last time. To seal this practice, I invite us to bring the palms together in a circular motion. And maybe rubbing this love within our own hands, the hands we use to create, to take action. You feel all this warmth of love within. Imagine a light energy forming, and when you're ready, separate the palms. Feel that tingly energy. That's your love. Bring the palms over your eyes. Open and close your eyes under your palms. Just allowing your eyes to only see love as much as it can. Bring your palms back and rub them together again with your eyes closed. maybe even faster this time. Maybe it gets even hotter feeling. And then when you're ready, you separate your palms and then rub over your face, hover it over, or you can touch the face if you're comfortable. Rub it over the top of your head, down to the back of your neck, shoulders, arms, palms, down the chest, back to lower back, hips, thighs, knees, shins, and calves, all the way down to our heels, soles of the feet, and tippy toes. And we now just spread all this loving energy, sealing it to our body for hopefully at least this week. Maybe it'll help us engage, take action to communicate. Maybe something that needs to be communicated, or to allow us to have time to ourselves, to give us ourselves the love that we need. Inhale the arms up overhead. Bring the palms to heart center. Thank yourself for being here tonight as an act of self-care. Acknowledge every single breath, every affirmation, every moment you allow yourself to let go of fear-based thinking, of ego, clinging on too much to the present moment. Every bit of it is progress toward better health and wellness within you, me, and for a better world. The light and darkness in me honors and cherishes the light and darkness in you, and the teacher in me honors and cherishes the teacher in you, because our imperfections make us perfect. Namaste and one love. And you may, when you're ready, gently open your eyes and just be mindful of the space and of your room. And welcome back. Thank you. Thank you to whoever stuck it out for the entire thing. I know this was a little longer. Actually, it wasn't as long as I thought. Yeah, it's just about. It really was just an hour. I'd say. Wait, really? Wait, did we even start exactly at? I don't think we started exactly at like 9:40 something, right? I don't know. But if we did, it was needed. So, would love to know how you feel. Thanks for the hearts on TikTok, by the way. Whoever's sending those hearts, I appreciate it. This meditation tonight, Ho'oponopono. I feel it can be challenging, but still very necessary for the whole world. And they say that if you do Ho'oponopono, if you can do it every day, at least 15 minutes, or even listen to it when going to sleep. You can look it up on YouTube too. But there's also a free one from I actually want to listen to it maybe for the next week. From Samuel Lee MD. Oh my gosh, Samuel B. Lee MD, spiritual psychiatrist. On YouTube and Instagram. He definitely, I think, um, I think he's helped inspire me to like want to do more of this again too. And yeah, it's a powerful thing because the energies of I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, they do all of them like just don't have ego in there, you know what I mean? And they're about heart center. And if you do this meditation as often as you can, or even just say the words, if you can say them once a day and you really give intention into it for like a minute or two of your day, you just never know. Like the energies can connect in ways that you can't see, on a quantum physics level, and it can make an impact, a butterfly effect. And I think I want to encourage, I feel inspired to do it too. So, yeah, I hope whoever did this meditation with me tonight, or if you watch it back afterwards, I hope you like this one tonight, because I really did dive really deep into the words this time. I don't think I went this deep before, but I wanted us to make sure we really, we gave it meaning more than just saying the words. It's like, what does that really mean to you? What does it really mean saying I'm sorry to someone or hearing that, what does it really mean saying please forgive me or even thank you? We just say thank you, just naturally and buying stuff at a store, but really meaning it, and then I love you, it's such a powerful thing to say. And sometimes we're afraid to say that, there's people throughout my life who have been afraid to say I love you. And, you know, it's just like, you never know when it's anyone's last day on this planet. And you also just don't know who needs to hear that really much. So it's important to say, I love you, you know, even to strangers. It can be strange, I guess, and to them if they're not used to it. But, it's like, as fellow human being, I love you. Even if you have an issue with someone, you can still love them, as who they are truly and who they are in their heart. And I think that's what matters the most as well. You don't have to be with someone romantically to say I love you, just I think it's the pure acknowledgement and pure seeing of someone to really say I love you, but really to mean it. Because sometimes people throw that around and but they're not really feeling it either, so yeah. um that's my preach. Oh, well, one last thing I want to say: if anyone wants to share their experience, you never know how it can be helpful, can inspire others. So I would like to say that for me, I was thinking of sending this energy. There's like multiple situations and people and stuff, and but I think most of all, I think sending this energy out to the collective is what I was really trying to envision. Is just I'm saying I'm sorry out into the collective. I That's the energy that people need to hear. I think, people need to feel that. And then some people have guilt out there and they need to feel forgiveness. And, some people really need gratitude to be shown to them for all that they do. There's so much with all of it. People need to hear I love you most of all. So yeah, they're all really powerful stuffs. Any thoughts? I think on TikTok, I don't know. There's one person that just popped in, but I don't know. I actually might exit out of TikTok. I think that's it for now. Oh, I have one new follower. That's nice. Yay. Appreciate it. Aw, sweet lady. I'm gonna follow her back. Vicky Bless. Hey. Sending the love, spreading the love as much as I can. And I think at first it can throw people off with this one because it's like, oh, I don't have to say I'm sorry for anything, or what do I need to be forgiven for? And it's really just because I mean you don't know what your past lifetimes were like too, So we could have done things in our past lifetimes that we don't even remember. And maybe saying that, can help like cleanse that experience, and I think it's a healing meditation practice doing ho'oponopono. Same with love and kindness. They're the same in that way, but they're just different techniques, right? Different phrases. Okay, let me see what's up. Nicholas, you stuck it out for the long haul over here. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was a real love and kindness thing. Yeah. Even though they are different, it's like, yeah, it's the similar energy, right? It brings you to your heart center, to this place of vulnerability. And I think that's just what we need the most in the world right now. Metta, yeah, metta, loving kindness, forgiving your inner child. Yeah. Or having your inner child forgive you, for maybe we could have ignored our inner child for years and then we need to say sorry to our inner child. Ho'oponopono, powerful stuff. Definitely look it up since it is a Hawaiian practice, meditation practice. Um, Hopefully there's like versions on YouTube that actually have like a ukulele situation going on with that. That's why I sort of wish I maybe I can get that for next week. Maybe we can do this one again next week, but this time I can have like ukulele music. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look into it. I think I would like to just tap into like the cultural connection of that a little more too in that way. But it really is a healing thing. Like it will make some kind of impact. I do feel a little encouraged to reach out to someone, um, particularly someone that did hurt me. Actually, I'm talking to, yeah, there's one other person I'm already talking to, and trying to just figure out having a friendship, and that can be the hard part. Sometimes you don't have to like maintain a friendship or anything, but you could just have a conversation, and be in heart center and just let them know you wish them well. And there's a lot of things to that. There's a lot of ways to navigate that. I gotta eat some dinner soon. Thanks again for whoever is supporting my live stream. Whoever's here right now, I know it's Nicholas is one person. And whoever watches this back, thank you as well. And I apologize that I was a little late, as always. And I wanted to say, yeah, if you liked this, please do like the video because it helps YouTube know I'm doing stuff and trying to help people and that people like it. Um, Last week was a solid one, but today I think, I don't know, me starting late and then it is, depends on the vibes and the energies and the peoples at the time. But I hope that this reaches people and they're able to feel it. I really do hope so. Um, yeah, it seems the most powerful at, yeah, 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 no matter who you really are. Because it's like when you do Ho'oponopono or loving kindness, if you're like at a rock bottom place, like you don't have anywhere else to go but up because you're already at rock bottom. So it's like when you do these heart-centered meditation practices and say these phrases, like words are like spells, they carry energy. And that's why it's really important to be careful of what we say or how we respond to people. And I'm not perfect either, but yeah, it's like the impacts you can have from words, and it's just it can be something that wires into people's minds. And that's sort of something I want to talk about with the person I need to mend things with. But there's like two people I want to mend things with, and I'm gonna try to talk to them. One of them I'm already talking to sort of because they reached out as well, but I'm just like, I would like to see if we could rekindle things because we have similar goals and stuff. So I don't know, but at least as friends for now, because I think that's the healthiest personally. And then I think with the past person, I don't think he sees anything, but the past person I was dating like for 2 years, I sort of just would like to reach out. Even my ex, honestly, I might be like, "Hey, I hope you're all right and everything's well." Just felt like reaching out, hope that you know life's going well for you. And he got, I don't know. My ex reached out to me, I think a month or two ago, about like he needed some information for a job application because we were living together, so he needed to have certain information. And I was just like, yeah, but I did wish him well at the time, and I think I feel more so like that as well now that like years has passed by, and sometimes I get annoyed thinking about him, because I'm like, because he just had an annoying personality a little bit, and then said things that were just like out of pocket. But I do wish him well, and he was a good person, and he really did have a big heart too. And I think that's the thing. All the people that I fell in love with have big hearts. They do, but it's at the same time they've also been people who were damaged. Um, the hearts were hurt, and it's like they didn't really process those things and sort of put it out onto other people. And specifically, just my connection with them. And it's like I healed one person, the person I was dating for 2 years. It still hurts so much when I think of that person. Um, I don't know, because I really felt like that they were like an end game person, and it literally in our birth chart would say that in some kind of way, shape, or form. So that we would have a happy family kind of thing, and that is something that I want. But I did feel really burned, which also said that in our birth chart. If we don't continue together, one person will feel burned. It'll be hard to remain friends. And it was so true because it's like I do. Like I'm just like, how could they do this? Like, how are they not like honest? Like, I don't know. It's just Just to vocalize when we started dating again, it was just like, how are they not honest? I think Nicholas, I was talking about it last week with you and Dukes, but it's just did he do his best? No, he acknowledged and apologized a bunch of times, and so it's like I don't know, it's just like there has to be a point where you let go though, and not keep wanting the person to hold guilt because it's like that. At the end of the day, that does affect you too, because we're all one and we're all part of the oneness. Literally, like literally, it is also you, because who you actually are is the source itself. We're just all in different bodies to experience different forms of life, but that's not our lives, and the labels we give ourselves and even the gender and all that, that's not actually who we are. We're just source. We're a source now choosing to experience human essence in life. And so the next human essence life that you're talking to, I'm talking to myself right now, basically, to be honest. It's like, when you talk to a friend on the phone, that's also you. And you're gonna reflect things back to each other. Sometimes the things aren't the greatest. But yeah, but still you wanna have your boundaries up because in the human experience, you don't wanna just like let things be bypassed that are not acceptable for your mental health and your overall wellness. So yeah, it's like something to juggle. It's something to definitely contemplate and understand for sure. I definitely feel like I'm in a better place right now compared to like hours ago and I was just like, what is going on? I just woke up in such a weird place. I was like, being alive, I'm doing this thing again. And I was just like, oh no, I don't want to feel like that. There is just so many things. I'm getting one task at a time done and I'm trying my best. Um, I just realized, I really am actually mentally disabled at this point to an extent. I've encountered enough stress that like I just think I need like actual life assistance. Like I need someone that's like literally in my house helping me exist. Like so honestly. Because it can be actually really hard. And I think it doesn't look like that, especially when I'm talking in these live streams and I'm like giving deep thoughts and stuff. But it's like living daily life is actually hard, to be honest. And actually, what motivates me is love, which is so funny because, like, I made the post about self love, but honestly, having someone else to love also motivates me too. And I don't know, I'm just gonna sum it up to ADHD brain needing dopamine kind of thing. And it's like, okay, well, you gotta learn to exist and survive without the fucking dopamine too. But it's our brain's natural right to exist with chemicals that help it function. So it is also it's a slippery slope, and it's just you just gotta do your best. Anyway, I'm done ranting. You're always one upping yourself. Nicholas, I am. I'm always like trying to find another way to be better. I put that in my post too that I made recently. On Instagram, my beach post. A part of that self harm too. Part of that is not just being present with who you are and just being that. And so I don't know. I'm just trying to learn how to not always feel the need to do that, I guess. But I think it's just been ingrained in me so long because I've had to learn to survive. I had to learn to mentally survive at such a young age, I think. Let's see. Like projection and things, sure. Wait, projection and things for what? What's my moon? My moon signs in Aquarius too. So yes, I'm very, very Aquarius. I'm Aquarius sun, moon, and Venus. Um, it's also I think it's somewhere else, and I can't remember now. Can't let me see. Probably can look it up on my Google Drive. I have Aquarius in my chart, like in so many places. I'm still learning. I still got to learn like astrology stuff to the T as well, but I know it's also in my sixth and my seventh house, which I think the sixth house I think has to do might have to do with relationships in some way, shape, or form. which is why as an Aquarius, I am very dependent on, not dependent, but I'm like I focus on love a lot, which isn't, it's strange because Aquariuses usually are like more known to be detached, like from like they're not like clingy, which I mean I'm not actually clingy to be honest. I was never really that. I mean, maybe with my ex I was more embodying my Leo side, my Leo rising was more out in that relationship. But every other relationship, oops, my bad. I didn't mean to close out the entire thing. Yeah, I sort of like I allow space and allow it's like like I could be in a relationship with someone and then we cannot message for 8 hours because I'm focused on something else and I'm not like worried about it. I'll just get to them when I can and I'm okay if they get to me when they can, that kind of thing. So I think like I'm honestly, I don't know. I feel like I would like to say a secure attachment style, but it depends. I think who I end up engaging with, and I sort of soak up some of their energy too. Mm, mm, me too, really. Waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just. I think it could be an astrological thing. It really could be. Because what I was telling you and Dukes on Tuesday after the live, I don't know. The past few days have sort of been like me thinking about that person in a situation, and not even just them. Like my most recent person, and we're trying to talk right now to like rekindle, and it's just yeah, it's just sad to me that life can be like this. It's like you can meet someone that has like all the goals, all the things that you look for in a partner, minus the one thing, and that one thing is actually a deal breaker because it has to do with their communication style and also having a regulated nervous system to not flip out on you and stuff. And that's really important. It's just like, no, no. It's so strange. Our lives, our souls were like, let's experience human life and let's do that. Let's experience consciousness in all these different forms. And then it's like it's gotten out of hand that like now everyone's like suffering and just wanting to go back to just peace. We're like, can we just have peace now? So now we're learning to we're gonna be merging the two together in some way, shape, or form. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. So tomorrow there's not gonna be no tarot live stream, but I'll post the Tarot Tuesday from last week that I forgot to post. Actually, I didn't even write a summary of the cards. I still have the cards on my table. But that's how much bullshit has been happening, like with the freaking hacker and then just so many things. I'm just like I'm trying to still not I don't have to speed myself up. It's good to stay grounded and slow down. It can be exhausting. So I'm trying here. I still need to wash my hair. It's been like 2 weeks, and I don't usually like to go that long because of my scalp condition. But luckily, it actually hasn't been going as crazy. So maybe the solar flares are healing me or something. Like I don't know. The solar flares have been healing my scalp condition. Like I hope so. Um, yeah. People project their problems onto us. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Pretty much. That's what's frustrating. If people don't have awareness of that, and we're not. We can't be. I mean, no one's perfect, but it's very important, whether it's just a friendship or a relationship, or just or a romantic relationship, any relationship that you have, it's important for there to just be awareness because of the self. Know thyself. Because if you do not actually know thyself, then you're not going to be actually fully aware of like how you're responding, and that you potentially could be projecting. And then you just make it like a tit for tat kind of thing, and it doesn't need to be that. and it's just like destructive and damaging. And yeah, my Venus is in Libra. Okay. Oh, Libra. So you're a lover boy for real. I mean, I can already tell that. Like from like when we were doing the tarot readings, I'm like, yeah, Nicholas is a lover boy. Libra, Libra, Venus and Libra. And you want fairness. That's good. It's like you want fairness. Or is it you? In your seventh house. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. There's some powerful transits coming up. Oh yeah, I think I sent you what should call it? That that post from Instagram. I think, right? I think I sent you a post. That says something about it was like the Aquarius and Leo eclipses that are coming up until 2028. And that is going to be powerful. I can feel it. I mean, I'm just ready for things to like fall into place for me at this point. Like, can it happen now? I'm just saying. Because it's just like not to be like a complainer or something, but it's just my entire life, as long as I can remember, has been suffering. Like I do not remember a time when there has not been suffering. Like at least longer periods of time. There's been like sections of my life that I'm grateful for that have been like, oh my gosh, all this love and happiness and just bubbliness, but they never really lasted long. You know what I mean? It's like the stressful things have lasted way longer. Just Q-tipping my ears now because I'm like, it's itchy. Rumination happens to everyone. Yeah. Don't worry too much. ADHD, it's hard with communication. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like all my past lovers also have been neurodivergent, and I mean, it's like the hard part is like if we were to date someone who's like neurotypical, they're not gonna really understand the things you go through, and then a lot of the time they're not even knowledgeable about the stuff anyway. So you don't want them to like minimize what you're going through. So it's like, yeah. And then it's like when people don't even know that they have ADHD or like, they were never diagnosed. They don't know how ADHD affects their relationships and then how they respond to things and rejection sensitivity and all of that. And sometimes that we just don't need to like explode from the feeling that we're feeling. Like, not sometimes. We never need to explode unless you're just crying. Because then otherwise you're hurting other people. But yeah, that's what I had to talk about with my person personally. Um, yeah, it's been a theme, I guess. I mean, not really. The last person I was dating for 2 years, like he was aware of his neurodivergence and stuff, so that was the good part. It's just I don't know, other shit. Anyway, that's all from me. I just ate my granola bar. That's I guess like my dessert before dinner. I'm gonna eat some fish and rice and veggies. Yeah, exactly. That is true. There's always another train leaving the station. Sometimes you're just tired of starting over again, though, a million times. At least what feels like a million times. Eee, okay. I go now. Wait, you said yeah, I saw that. Wait, I don't know. I don't know if this is like a few minutes behind or something. Might be. Okay. I'm gonna try to go and I'll see what I can post in the Alchemist channel on Instagram. I'll see if I can put like maybe Even this card too, and then the meanings and stuff. But also the cards from last week. Because yeah, I'm sure people want to see those. Yeah. I don't know. I've been enjoying putting authentic posts and not all of it being with tarot things. The Buddhist theory. Anywhere you go, suffering follows. So, does he say that? I know that he says, wait, does he say this? I don't even know now if he says this either. They say, yeah, before enlightenment, uh, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. I remember that. So it's like, yeah, no matter what, yeah, wherever you go, you're just gonna have to like, I mean, not chopping wood and carrying water isn't suffering, but you know what I mean? It's just like you're gonna have to still live life and there will be challenges and sufferings, but it's like suffering won't really be suffering unless you allow it to be suffering. It's like pain, pain and challenges, and hard times, stress will happen, but it only becomes suffering if you allow something to stay longer than it needs to. That's how you suffer. So, indeed. Anyway, peace and one love, fam. Maybe we can have an accountability chat talk tomorrow night, maybe? We'll see. Okay, peace out. Woo. Bye.